Aquarius Sun. This is our topic for today. Yes. Am I Aquarius enough? I'm trying to embody that Aquarius energy. Yes. I'm Fox RedSky, a huge dork, and astrologer and soul coach, and your host for Astrology Obsessed. If this is your first time to my channel, be sure to like and subscribe, hit the little notification bell. And yes, our topic today is Aquarius Sun. And what is your sun sign? If you don't know, I have some links in the description below, but let's just summarize it real quick. Your sun sign is your ego. It is what brings you passion in this life. It's a big portion of your personality. And so it's also, in layman's terms, the sign that the sun was in when you were born. So let's take a look at this. Aquarius Sun, where are you? Okay, so this is an air sign, so it's very intellectual, but it's got like a flair to it, you know. This is also a fixed sign, so we're talking about builders, people who are going to finish a project through. Typically in the houses, it is the 11th house. This is the house of friendships and connections, and Aquarius, yes. And this is also ruled by Uranus. Aquarius Sun is ruled by Uranus. And this is one of the outer planets. So these people typically are bringing in generational change. These are the people that are the inventors. They're the rebels. They're trying to shake up the system. But something very interesting that I thought was really cool was because they are represented by the water bearer. Where does this story come from? I was a little curious as to see where does this story come from. And actually, it's a little crazy, but basically Zeus saw this hunky, good-looking guy, and even he was attracted to him. And he was just like, you know what? You're gonna be our cupbearer. You're gonna be the guy that holds our drinks for us while we discuss godly things. Yes. And also there is a little part of the story where there's like a deluge, like where Zeus actually flooded the earth because the humans were so evil. And there's so many stories throughout, you know, history where that happens, where there's like a little story about great flood that came. Anyway, Aquarius in the sky was helping pour that water out onto the earth and flooded the earth from all the evil, wicked people. Aquarius. But it's, in a way, it's kind of, you know, poignant for the Aquarius energy, because they are trying to shake things up. They are trying to, you know, wash away the old and bring something new and inventive. And so that brings us to our next subject, which is Aquarius traits, the positive, the negative. Everything has a positive and negative. Aquarius Sun people are brilliant, they're inventive, they're unique individuals. They have their own like flair to them that's just, it's just pretty amazing. The negatives of this sign are, they can be a little aloof, a little bit out of touch with because they're so in their own world and their inventive mind that they kind of forget that they need to be, and for some reason, you know, they can get a little detached, they can be socially awkward, even have a little bit of social anxiety. But yeah, you know, I mean, this is a fixed air sign. Air wants to go, man. So it's such a strange thing. So my favorite famous Aquarius, I feel like these people embody that energy for sure. Aquarius Sun. My favorite one, of course, is Oprah. And she definitely, to me, embodies all that beautiful Aquarian energy of humanity, helping the world, seeing the large, broad picture. That's all Aquarius traits. Those are all Aquarius energy. And yes, she has inspired so many. She really just inspires me, and I'm sure she inspires, I hope, many of y'all to just be there for humanity, you know, to be there for them and to help us evolve into the next evolution as human beings, as conscious, awakened souls. So The next one would be Alicia Keys, and you know, I just love her music. She's incredible. I'm really surprised. I really sensed a lot more Pisceanic energy, but maybe she does. I don't know. I have to look at her chart. But she is actually an Aquarius Sun Aquarius, and so I love it. Yeah, she's brought a lot of that beautiful Aquarius energy to the world. And then my last one, which you would be surprised, I'm a little surprised, is Paris Hilton. I feel like she definitely embodies some of the negative qualities of an Aquarius Sun, which is a little bit more aloof and distant, kind of like, you know, unique and but in her own world, and kind of doesn't really have a complete grasp on who she is and when she's around people. So 3 Aquarius Sun people that you may or may not know, but those are the ones that I really feel like embody that Aquarius Sun energy. The biggest soul lesson for Aquarius Suns, I feel, is to figure out how to connect to their friends on an emotional level, and to be able to also to be a little bit more present and not so into the future, or you know, that they can't keep themselves grounded into the present moment. The greatest gift I believe Aquarius have to offer is all their innovations, all their brilliant ideas. They really just feel like they can just be themselves, and it gives us permission to be ourselves because they're so out of the box and crazy, as I was trying to portray today. You know, they're just so, it's such an Aquarius thing to be, just to wear whatever they want and feel whatever they want, and just, you know, loud and proud and just doing it. And so I really appreciate their gifts of their uniqueness and their beauty. So again, I'm Fox RedSky. Thank you so much for tuning in and learning just a little bit about the Aquarius Sun. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to like and subscribe and do all that jazz. I have links for more information, so I appreciate you. Talk to you soon.